So Ichiriki playing Shida Tatsuya for Meijin League. Ichiriki is one of the leader of the league, tied the first place 3-0 with Yamayuta and also with Chuyu, who already scored 4-0. So can he score 4-0 as well? So okay, approach here. White made a Shimmery, so there is press. And that way, right? And now Shimmery in bottom. Yes. And I think it's important to play this one. I mean, like, this is, I think it's white more okay to play there. And maybe you have time to play here for white. You know, so in that case, make the large. So, I don't know, I will check what AI think about this. But yeah, AI is agree with this one. I don't know exactly how to explain why this is really the best. You know, there is many ways to make Shimmery. You can play this one, you can play this one, you can also play this one, but for me, this kind of position here is kind of the best to play here. But I think main idea compared to this one, I think it's white has really time to play there. You can't hope to extend, and in that case, you prefer to play this one. And I think it's also here, if you play this one and white here, let's say you get this one, like, you know, white here gets his white 2 and you get the same, but this time white had time to play at 4. So if you play here, white, you know, this white 4 is too small. Of course you can jump here. But at least there is no extent here for white. And for me, it makes some difference. So I think it's not bad. And if it's like this way, I think I can get move on the third line here. And also here, I think it's good for white to play there with bottom left. So I don't like moves on fourth line, even if it's good on right side, because it's good for white's bottom side. And here you can still, if you play here, it's like you need to play black 3, white 4 right now. But I think there is still moves here or here. So for me, this is kind of better. Probably there is no really big difference, but I think there is a slight difference. And anyway, it's black. I was thinking it should be here. Ichiriki played here, and AI on Fox also says it should be the move. So there is kind of something. And now white here. White here. What we do? Is it possible you play? Is he playing here and is he playing double NA here? No. Maybe I was thinking maybe double NA. That this should be fine, right? And that is this one. Okay. Okay. AI has interesting variation from that point here. When black play this one, so there is a wide jump here. So this way, you know, is trying more to connect. And now you play the shoulder hit here. And I think shoulder hit, let's say there is a move here. The shoulder hit's aim is to get that ladder, right? The ladder should work. Yeah, black 2 is making ladder with 10 working here. So in that case, this is annoying. And so here, what is white answers to this? Usually we played here, but here I said play this way for white here. And then there is a push here. And this is exchange, 7 for 8 here. And now white's tenuki to answers here. And black here. So this is AI variation here. I think so. White gets corner territory, top right, top left, bottom left, and black has bottom right is nice territory, and black has potential. So this is like we can say bottom right is similar to one of white corners, and influence should match two others. And I think it's fine here. It should be balanced. Anyway, AI says it's balanced. And so white choose here. And there is no super big difference. And now black play this one. Okay. So white choosing here. Is it really sente? I think you can consider to keep tenuki. Like playing here is not small. Maybe attach. You know, let's say we get this. If you get this, it's not bad for black to develop bottom right. He's pushing here, okay. And keep pushing. Now, what is doing white here? Do you keep answering? I'm not sure you really wants... Do you really want to play stuff here? I'm not sure. I guess it's better to play around here still. Yeah, he's playing, yeah, okay, he's just even playing here. Okay, so according to AI, this is mistake of direction of play. So about the top left, so you can play the left side, but you can play the top side also. And playing here right now, it's different this time. White is playing here. Okay, usually there is variation with white here. No, it's wrong, my bad. So white is playing here, so there is black keep pushing, and this is, you know, you can start to emphasize this part. There is end of variation of AI is 10. But I think you can answer and defend, right? You can defend the top as territory. And AI is better that way. And for white, it's not disaster to play here, but losing a little because black can play this one. And the top side is greatly reduced. Yeah. And okay, here. This is according to AI. So you can play this one, and I think you can also play this one. Because yeah, when we were here, AI variation was to play this and white here. And after AI changed a little his mind, when we are at this position, AI says instead of this one, you can play this one. So I think there is no big difference between the two, but defend the corner. And okay, so this is losing a little. And now here, at this stage, its win rate for black is 59%. But before it was, when we were here, it was kind of close. Close to 50-50. So it's a small thing, but starting to be better for black. There is no real mistakes. Maybe there is kind of direction of play mistake, playing here instead of pushing here. But anyway, it's not a big trouble. Now black's playing here. I guess is you can tenuki now. Yeah, okay. AI variation here is you play this one, and this is white has to answer because there is trouble for the corner if it doesn't. And after, AI move is to play at 3. So, you know, starting something else, not playing for up here. And he's playing here, so is he just losing his advantage? I think white can play here, and doesn't matter what black answers. Maybe black answers here. Maybe that way black can try to play this and be sente here. Only way for black to be sente. But if black play there, I think white can tenuki. So there is this, and now black's playing here. Okay. And okay, so this is here, just playing here. Is kind of biggest mistake so far according to AI, because he's losing 10% swing rate. And white here is accurate, so that's fine. And black here is also AI prediction, okay. But here this is, oh, white answers. I think this is here. So AI, in AI version it was here. Play the bottom, and you know, makes bottom left a double wing formation here. And now, after one, you know, black 2 is kind of a move you would like to play, and if you don't play the move, white's playing this M3 is big as well. But he chooses to play here, so there is this one, and he's playing here. I guess if you pushed here, is definitely white plan to play this, create weakness and asking for sente here. Okay, but black is going to tenuki now. So here the truth is it became 50-50 again, slightly in favor of white, instead of 60% for black. So chance for white to be back to close game if you just play there, and that way it's starting to give back some advantage a little. So it's still not a big difference, almost 50-50, but he's losing 5% swing rate, and you know, if you do too much this kind of exchange, is going to be behind really fast. It's still favorable exchange for black. And now, so black played this one, but I'm not sure he should play there. Yeah. Yeah, okay, this is, I'm checking what AI says at this stage here. And AI says here, because, you know, this is of course, this is a big move here. But bottom side, it's the last open area. So about the opening, it's the last big move. And this makes black's moyo really better. And when you play here for black, this makes white's moyo really better and reducing black. So that's a key move here. So when black played here, I guess white can still play bottom side, because for me, this is alive. This is alive because if black played here, you can play that array and defend. So you are alive. Maybe play there. So you are alive, and this is black kind of needs to connect, because if you doesn't, this is terrible for black. Okay? If you play this one, this can be also troubles for black. So after 5 is like you need to move. Maybe you can try to move like this or something like this. I don't know, but probably connect. But in that case, 5 or 6 is white sente again, so white can play around 7. Maybe can you attach here? Maybe you can just goes for invasion here. There is still clump here, so I think this can be slightly advantageous for white. And instead of black 2, of course you can jump here, but in that case you connect and you can probably defend around here. And anyway, this should be alive for white. 5 should be alive for white. So of course white is reduced, but getting white 1 is super big. So I will check what AI says. So It's still a really big move for black to play here, so AI says black losing a little, but not too much. Okay, and it's not about whites playing here, according to AI, it's white can take action here, right now. Taking action on the right side. And so white play there, and I think it's not bad for white. Yeah, okay, that's fine. That's still a good spot, but anyway, you see this is black move is slack. Black move is slack, and we can say the same here. You know, white here can tenuki, and this is here. White play this, but black's tenuki, so not really a strong variation for white. I guess if black played one more move here, or here, in that case, variation not bad for white. But because black, I think tenuki here, it's good for black. And when black played here, as white is not answering and can play here or can play here, black move is kind of slack and not so great. It's still big move, but not so great. At least it's a slack move. So white played here, black played this one, and this starts a big fight. I think it's if you just try to defend. Maybe white doesn't like this idea of just defend here. It's like you need to defend, and maybe it might be easy for black to reduce. So white's fighting, okay. But this fighting, okay, AI doesn't really like that move. Okay, what AI says push first, and then tenuki, okay. So it seems placement at 3 is super important. Get this to destroy right side before black play one more move. So there is fight here. Okay. But anyway, you see, that's securing a lot of territory. And there is push here. Okay. Black's playing here not bad with top. And white here securing life. And I think this should be the end. Black can play one more to get strong, but I think it's you can look for moves around here, and you can try to connect because it's big. What is going to be is follow up. You can also play around here. I just pushing, okay, just pushing to get stronger. What do I think about the position? Oh, anyway, it was a really good variation for black. Oh. So AI agree with pushing here, and that Kusumi, according to AI, it should be a jump here. He's losing a little, not playing that. And this should be here. Extend for black. And this is a big fight. Okay. Black has to escape and white's to play. And here, white will need to save 2 stones here. And this can be destroying a lot of potential because I think you will manage to make them alive. So in that case, you destroy a lot of black's potential in center. But even like this, win rate of black is already 70%. So it's already a lot advantageous. And yeah, okay, here it seems. So this one not so great. White missing a chance here. Okay, white should jump here. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense because here it was here, and you know, black 2 is great here, I think, for center. So when white played here, black has to escape and white can still jump. And that way, okay, maybe there is little chance. So follow up of a variation is you played here and you played here. So I think white's still securing territory. And because you get 1 and 3, you can reduce White will survive anyway. White stones, you don't really get side shape, but I think there is enough strength to make a shape. And you reduce black influence. So cannot be bad. If, you know, if black really wants to say, okay, there is maybe not so chance to make side shape, you will need to run into black influence. And running into black influence, you know, that way, maybe this might be the black trouble here, and trouble for black. And anyway, when you get things here, black can get the side, but he's doing nothing here in center. And so this means black territory is just bottom right. And remember, white, let's say black's defend, kind of. And in that case, we can say white gets bottom left, top right, top left, and black is just bottom right, and there is Komi for white, so this can be okay as white. There is a chance. But he choose here, so black's playing here increase a lot his potential, and that way here, this is black potential in center is great. And white is not building so much more on bottom side. So there is all the push here, but every time he pushed, okay, there is damage on right side, but the center is better every time. Now there is attach, okay, but the capture here is nice for center, so you need here and you need to defend. He's playing here, okay, and black doesn't defend 2 stones. Play the cut here because the cut is big. Since he gets stronger, white can't really make the stone survive. So white did the damage here, okay. And now this one's returning white, okay. And now black's defend because earlier I explained that white move can be annoying. I think here you can resist with this one. And white really wants here. There is maybe you can play Atari and Atari here. You get enough strength for this, right? So this can be a way for black. So that way it's you cannot really play the cut. You can try this one. And for this one, what is best play for black here? You just extend maybe. If I connect here, you can still cut here. Not bad for black. And why cutting here? In that case, I think you go for sacrifice. But maybe played here first. Not sure. You can play that way. And which is annoying, easy to connect. I think you play this way. Here, and just push. Because I think white collapse and not working for white. So it seems to be like too early. And so this is white played here, and now black's defend. And of course here, there is no problem with this because it's just a net or a ladder. You can choose. And also earlier I was saying maybe just played here because I think this one, when you tenuki, there is still agi with cut or attach. And this one, you can capture 2 stones, and this one, what happened? You need 7, and that's a trouble. So you can't really play 7 here, you can't really play 5. So this means here you are forced to give up 2 stones here. And after give up 2 stones here, white needs to reinforce here, as if you played somewhere else, that move so strong here. That move is so strong. So 10 is going to reduce so much. So even if you played here, this is 10 is working, because this way you are going to cut and capture white stones. Okay, you can survive with 2 eyes here, but the capture is still big. And so that way, as I said, 12 is you can't really cut because of Atari here. You cannot connect. So this is still disaster for white. So this means here what you do. You played, if you played connection here, at least black's 10 is so strong here. This is like white needs answer. This is dead here. So maybe you play there. Maybe you play there. it's working. You know, consider vital point. Vital point here. So play vital. And I guess this is not killing and this is not killing. So you can play... Can you play that way? I think it's okay to play there. This is okay. So you can play this, and this is... you need the move here. So you can reduce so much. It's still alive, but you can reduce so much here. So I don't like this situation for white. And this is what happened in game. He played here. And so this is... For me, if white played here, there is really less troubles about... even if black played 2 here, there is really less troubles about the corner. So I will check what they says about this. Okay. So AI tells something different. Anyway, here it's black is ahead, so white probably needs some crazy moves. So AI way is you played 1 here to reduce black and make a better shape for this. And okay, black can play here, but in that case you play that way. And there is fight for later. So this is 6, 7. It's this one. And is white able to survive to this one? I'm not sure. I think you can play this way. But I'm not sure that's really what you should do. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how white is going to survive here. And so playing here, anyway, AI says wrong. It's losing a lot of win rates. And when black played here, white here is not enough. AI says you should play this one. Try to do something anyway here. And there is this thing and here. And yeah, there is a white 7 here. But playing here for white just increase lead of black. And oh, okay, here it seems for black here gives white a chance to catch up a little. According to AI, just play there and you get enough. And so that way, so I don't think it's white answering the move. Yeah, because white answering is so here it was almost 90% win rate. It was like 88. And now this is 74. 74% win rate. So he's losing 15% win rate on this. But when white answers here, he catch up 15%. Is back to, after this, win rate of black is 90% win rate. So almost over. But white's not answering. I think white has to, for me, white has to play the anneal right now. Or at least looking for this one. So yeah. White, AI move is white's playing here. And white's playing here. Okay, there is black here. White playing here. This one. This is you play that already now. You defense here. And there is 10. Probably you need to answer. But I think it's white is looking for 11 here. And you don't care about a black jump in that case. You need to answer this or not. I think you can play this one. This is AI variation ends after 10. But what happened here? You takes, and I think you can get this, but no big trouble if you capture 2 stones here. And I think that way, because you get a thick wall, you can play, when there is 16, you can play 17 without trouble here. I mean, this is not doing anything for black. So I think you can connect the corner and get no trouble about the corner. So chance 1 is looking for the cut, and chance to catch up a little to try to come back in the game. But answering is way of losing. And so black's playing here, but still this is AI says play this one because you are securing the right. And yeah, that's possible. This is Moyo is super big. This Moyo is super big. And it's like black only territory this center. Of course, he had bottom right. But since white had strength, maybe invasion is coming at some point. But black is, yeah, so big on the center. And okay, this black is losing 10% win rate, so again a chance for white, maybe a little. White should, this is what happened when black here. So of course there is, what white played as answer? I think he played, yeah, he defend here, but I think he should not. It's painful. I was explaining if you play somewhere else, like white, according to white should play here right now. Black can play here, and that's probably kind of cent exchange because there is a life and death. But maybe if you play two, there is chance white give up the corner, because okay, you can kill the corner, but in case of you get the right side and you destroy center like this, black's territory is just top left. And remember, white has bottom left, there is a top. Maybe a cut here will become something at some point. So you can't let white play one more here right now. So one is Sente, and there is answers here and cut. And AI way is like this. And then you played peeping move before going to defend. You play peeping move because when it's here, you can cut here, you know? You can say, okay, you get this, but there is still move here. You give 3 stones and you cut 2 stones. But who makes profit in that trade here? It was white, because black captured 3 stones, okay, but white captured the 2 stones here, and there is a surrounding and way to reduce center, so it's bigger. So 7 is answered by 8. And then, still you don't defend here, you don't do defense here, because 9 is threatening to reduce the center, so still more important here. I think it's still more important. And I think, yeah, about that one, so earlier I was saying this is super annoying because white needs one more move here. White needs to answer one more move, do something. But maybe the variation here, you're not blocking here because you collapse, but when you played here, you are alive in the corner, right? So if you pushed here, I think the damage is maybe bigger than losing 3 stones. For black. Maybe you can play that way, so you can reduce a lot. So also a chance to do something. So playing here, I think it's definitely letting black, yeah. This is losing 15% win rate. Now black win rate is 95%. So not so great. And this is passive for white. And yeah, this is, I think we can say servile in English as well. So this is kind of servile from white. Black asking and white execute here. So black, said please defend. Not even please. He says defend, and white says okay, I defend. No fighting spirit behind white's moves, and for me, it's playing like he had no chance already. So I don't like the spirit of white. White spirit is black's playing is white says okay, I will not resist, and I will not resist. So for me, this is really servile. So yeah, black's playing here, and I think this position it's almost impossible. Oh, this is. It seems this move AI says not so great. Just this position, it's still 95% win rate. Oh, okay. This is why it should not be here. It's because play the Kusumi here. It's so huge. It's so huge to play R9. So he's playing here, but white still not. I think white had to play the attachment here really soon, and he's not. Yeah, this is here AI says play this one again. And when that is here, you can start fight here. Fight here, fight here. So AI variation about that one is you played here and you push. So this you create a fight. You can catch up a little on right side here. Like if you played here, if black is moving here, in that time, this can be, this is you are capturing, so you had to play there. And maybe you had to defend. And, if you survive here, of course, black can get something here. But if you manage to do something here and makes your two eyes, it's this can be great for white. So maybe white chance. But white playing here, black answers, white defend. And again, now this is black playing here. And this is, I think, game over. This is, yeah, win rate for whites after that move is 2% win rate. So almost no chance. So okay, white invade here. If white manage to kill the corner, why not? But I think this will never happen. You see black jumped here. So this is way to create a base. White here, only chance to survive is trying to get a ko. And maybe co-fight can be way to come back. Co-fight can be way to come back. But black just planned to make a shape and reduce white's area. And you see here, defense. White here. Black play this one, so white doesn't defend. So the thing is here, what is black trying to do? White 1, blacks 2, white makes life. But white makes life, you can get black 4 in Sente. So I think it should be never trouble for black to connect here. Is it? After this. Anyway, I guess you can manage to make life. And I think this one. Yeah, this is okay here. This is cut, and this is way to connect. So it should be no problem to connect. Maybe you need a move to defend cut around here, but that's all. Maybe it's no problem, to be honest. And white's playing here, but this is not really working. There is black is blocking here. I think there is even better way here. I think you can play that one. Maybe this is chance for white to catch up 2 stones here. So the thing is this one. It's not really working for white here. White is just trapped inside. So for me, you can play this and keep playing here. And if black is playing here, this is your way to move in. But here you can cut, and the only thing you get is you can cut with 8. But cutting with 8 like this, I think now white move B18 is useless here, because you already captured 2. So this is why you should not spend the move here earlier. And if you get exchange 2 for 3 earlier, it's better, about that one. So I think there is still one. This one, for example, here, this is still cut, and this is still cut. So it's supposed to be not so great. And that way here, you can cut here, and that's way to get Atari to... You can get like this, for example. With Atari, maybe there is a capture, and maybe black doesn't like that way. But this can be kind of way too close. But he's just playing here, and this should do the job. So now there is this, okay? And now black just connect. So you see here, with this, he doesn't care. For me, he doesn't care about that cut because he planned to survive anyway. There is no chance to kill, and I think it's... this is black connect stones anyway, so no chance for white, and here time to resign. And I think there is no real chance for white here.